BT Entertainment Weekly is brought to you by Lime.
It's time once again for another edition of BT Entertainment Weekly, your platform for all the latest happening on the local, regional, and international entertainment scene. I'm Gina.
And I'm Ryan. Red Plastic Bag is considered one of the winningest monarchs the Calypso art form has here in Barbados, embracing 10 plus years of titles in his 35 years of the business. And on Tuesday this week, he was honored by the Pinelands Creative Workshop and their Camp Fusion summer music program.
Camp Director Rodney Grant told a standing room only audience in Parkinson Memorial School Hall that the event was the PCW's way of honoring a man who had done so much for Barbados.
I found a bassline pounding in me chest. This the music is really sweet, you know I can't deny. The young and the old is singing it, no don't me don't care how I try. All I need, ragga 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 ragga.
Real money can't be heard or seen. She don't even own a washing machine.
Afford a makeshift junket board.
Look, my payment's due, right? But my pocket's so dry. A pack of salt right for me now is like a pack of Remy to buy. But money,
You can't face your debtor without telling midlife. You selling this story with all of these tears in your eyes.
This band, Stetson, Wiltshire Red Plastic Bag, have what I would call a thesis of Calypso. This gentleman, in my mind, is a Calypso intellectual. And we have to understand the contributions that Calypsonians make to Barbados in terms of writing our history and capturing the important social issues that helps us to move forward as a people and to understand ourselves.
RPB was treated to performances of his songs by the close to 50 campers along with dances and dramatic presentations. When the time came for the bag to accept his accolade, he dedicated the award and the honor to the people of Barbados.
I just want you to know that it is because of you that I do what I do. People ask me, Mike, where do you get the inspiration? It is you who gave me the inspiration to continue doing what I'm doing. Because when I conceptualize a song and I sing a song and I see that you can relate to what I'm saying, for me, that is victory. Sometimes my victory comes long before I go to the National Stadium on Kensington Oval. My victory is with you. And I hope that I can continue to make my contribution to this country that I love with all my heart. I love you.
She doesn't want to be around. She got something to hide. I think she wants a climb, someone to take it for a ride. But I can tell it now to experience, to be taken for a stroll, to experience what's
That's reggae band Revelation. They've been making quite a bit of a name for themselves in the reggae circles around the island. The lead singer, Albert Olton, he's been telling BT Entertainment Weekly that they've had a wonderful journey this past year, but it hasn't been quite easy.
It isn't really much places that we get to play, so we hang out more or less in the tourist industry, around the nightclubs, certain hotels, and as usual, there hope to hear or see or meet someone that will carry you a little further on the journey that you're trying to make.
That's not to say, as Albert pointed out to us, that there is no acceptance of reggae. According to him, it's quite the opposite, and with this in mind, he says they'll continue to do their own thing.
We do soca for about 3 or 4 months of the year, and then I realized, well, for the other 8 months you got, is it strictly a reggae country, dub, bashment, whatever, the people love that kind of environment and that kind of mood. So I don't even think that it was 100% the, let me say, influence for us being a reggae band. We just like playing reggae music and more or less, you know what I mean, singing reggae songs. So as we try to work it through the Caribbean, we always realize, well, when you talk about reggae and you look at reggae, you look for the Jamaicans and you look for Sizzla, Bob Marley, so on and so forth. But we are satisfied right now to say, well, right now we are playing Bajan reggae music until our music evolves and it becomes whatever it becomes and it has its own name.
Another name making it big on the reggae scene is Rhesa Garnes. But she, along with Buggin' Kente and the band for Reloaded, they've been doing it in one of the most unlikely places, Qatar.
We started there just trying to introduce the Caribbean style restaurant with the reggae music, and it has grown from 10 patrons to 500 when we left last time. Yeah, so it's a beach event that St. Regis Hotel set up for their own purposes, but we happened to get the link, and it's been good so far. The people are really hungry for that vibe, for that freedom and that positivity, and you know, being in the East, and a lot of people come to Qatar from different places in North Africa and other places in Arabia, Lebanon, and these people riddled with strife and war and just, you know, that tension from them stresses. So they really want the reggae vibe.
But there is more to Rhesa than just reggae, and if you get the chance, you'll soon be getting to hear as she is now putting together a compilation of her music through the years.
When it was about 14 or so, one song from the album is from in that time, but everything else is since my visit to Qatar, and that really was a spiritually awakening time in my life. Realizing the discipline that these people have for their faith and just the energy that I feel when I'm over there.
From a shy guitarist to Watless bassman, have you ever met a guitarist who plays the bass or even that can walk up and play at the same time? If not, you need to meet Ryan Lewis. He's the frontline musician in band Soca Cartel.
For Lewis, it has been a whirlwind. From watching his neighbor play on evenings to being the lead guitarist in one of Barbados' biggest and baddest bands.
Initially it was a challenge in trying to keep the rhythm, but I kept practicing, and I just wanted to do something that made bass players stand out instead of just being in the background and not really recognized by many.
But you didn't know that he's a bit of an introvert.
Yes.
But at the same time, if he gets to really know someone and be comfortable, he's quite the funny character, comical, love a laugh, love to go and hang out with friends, share a drink socially. In my other professional suit, I'm a nurse, both psychiatric and general trained. I work at the psychiatric hospital, and this is about ongoing on 14 years that I was working there in this other profession as a nurse.
On that note, that's where we end this edition of BT Entertainment Weekly. But be back here with us next Friday for more as we bring you what's happening on the entertainment scene, regionally, internationally, and of course in Barbados today. I'm Gina.
And I'm Ryan. Don't forget, you can email us at entertainment@barbadostoday.bb. We'd love to hear more from you. Or link us at www.barbadostoday.bb, or you can also like us on Facebook for more.
See you next week.